True. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dragonshire, and spawning on the left-hand side in the blue trunks, it is against all authority, and their players are stuck in the top lane. On the Brightwing, it is Shadowmare. In the mid lane, on the Tyrael, it is Sky High, and in the bot lane, on the Falstad, it is Vonafil. On the Sergeant Hammer, it is Gurdamherd, and on the Stitches, it is Shaq.
On the other side, though, it's PPP with WePlay playing on Chen. We have Bakery playing on Vala. In the bottom lane, Sepkaya playing on Tigers, Luffy playing on Uther, and finally Jella playing Nova. So it sounds like Jella sounds like Nova.
Is this quite possible? So right now, we're seeing against all authority moving into the mid lane triangle brush, looking for an opportunity to try and catch someone, but PPP doing their very standard thing of playing it very safe close to towers, poking with holograms, as you can see Geller doing here, to try and catch out enemies, to make sure that they're not the ones who are going to be ambushed.
Oh my, I see a circle here at the moment with Gurdamherd. That's going to reveal his siege range. I'm not entirely sure if the enemy team can
It doesn't reveal it from out of range.
Okay, yeah, but it doesn't reveal it to the enemy.
It does reveal it to the enemy, but only if they're in range to actually see Hammer.
Ah, like so. Yes. Gotcha. Right, so Overdrive from Sepkaya already dealing a little bit of damage here, but not all that much. Grenade coming out, but Sepkaya, he took a lot of damage in that trade. I mean, this is not a good thing.
Yep, Gurdamherd putting on a lot of pressure right now, throwing out a lot of damage, and with Vonafil here helping clear the waves, and Stitches doing exactly the same with Slam, and throwing down the CC and the potential fear of a hook. They are putting on a lot of pressure onto PPP in this bottom lane right now. Top lane, however, we can see Viperleno is pretty much dominating his lane. He's had to chase back Shadowmare, who's already used a fountain due to mana shortages. Bakery and Sky High, though, they're just dueling. Sky High's already used a lot of mana. Bakery is playing it
Oh, the hook
safe.
there onto Luffy. Luffy in a lot of trouble. Gurdamherd.
Oh, the body block!
Yeah, that's so nice. But look at Gurdamherd also taking quite a bit of damage. But eventually, it is Shadowmare with teleport saving Gurdamherd's life.
Yep, that is, however, that does mean that top lane is completely abandoned XP-wise, but Falstad instantly flying up there, gonna begin getting that XP. They only lose 1 or 2 minions worth, so very nice reactions here out of AAA. They are gonna start clearing this wave as quick as possible.
Whew, the snipe damage there from Jella, but Vonatil is right near his fountain, going to pick that one up. I have to say, this is why I love Brightwing Falstad on pretty much any small map. You can just trade immediately once you get out there. There's another snipe as well as the disrupting shot. It's not a disrupting shot, but it's pinning shot. There we go. It's kind of interesting to actually see the. I would like to see the abilities in order to actually see the names. Right, so Nova now heading towards the bottom lane, looking to get a shot here down onto Gurdamherd. Gurdamherd actually spotted the Nova, took his pinning shot to the face, but well, just.
Oh, Sepkaya gets hooked. Gurdamherd throws down a shot, but Sepkaya able to dash out there and is going to stay alive. Going to use Overdrive onto Shaq, but does not want to get too close, doesn't want to get hooked, does not want to get caught out by Herdengurd. And Brightwing, Shadowmare in the top lane, actually able to steal back the Shrine. Viperleno's going to try and take it back for PPP.
Oh, bot lane. Sepkaya's in a lot of trouble. He is going to actually take down Sergeant Hammer, but is he going to be able to survive against Sky High now there as well? Brightwing should be able to teleport into the bottom lane. Sepkaya going dangerously low. One more hit from Shaq, but they managed to take down Falstad. Now onto Jella. Beautiful telesort there onto Jella. Jella getting a little bit of healing there from Uther. Can Jella survive? No, he can't. Goes down. And that was a 2 for 3, I believe. However, they trade away the dragon.
Yep, Dragon was taken by Bakery while all this was going on, so he is going to try and make the most out of this and just push this mid lane down as hard as he can. Doing a very good job getting a lot of damage down. In comes Viperleno to help him out, put some pressure on there, and make sure that they can't defend. They've taken out both the towers, not going to bother with the gate, and they're going to try and do the same in the bot lane. They still have 15 seconds left on this Dragon Knight, and it's about half health, so Bakery is just going to use it to its full extent, get some fire damage down. Now he needs to back up because he does not want to get hooked.
Yeah, and Bakery actually not really turning that middle lane into a bakery, but more into something that resembles a flambe. Now in the bottom lane, again, the 3-man team of Shaq, Gurdamherd and Vonatil, they're looking to push in. But Vonatil, he has a bribe, so he's going to be picking up the siege camp to give him a little bit of assistance in that bottom lane. And at the same time, Sepkaya and Luffy, they're doing exactly the same. But now that we have a little bit of a lull in the battle, Thatcher, what do you think about the talents?
Well, having a look at the talents, we can see that Bakery, for example, has gone for the multi-shot build on Valor, which is one that a lot of the pros in NA have been favoring as well, and one that Bakery has personally told me is, in his opinion, by far the best. The amount of damage this drops down is very, very large. He's also taking battle momentum, so he's going to be using that very, very often. We have the double bribe, like we stated earlier, and we have the Vampiric Assault from Sergeant Hammer, which, if you don't know, will also heal Sergeant Hammer for the amount of damage the splash damage does. So if she's hitting waves of minions, she's going to be healing for huge amounts.
Yeah, and Gurdam Hurt now just going to continue dropping into siege mode, dropping out of siege mode, dropping some mines around the bottom shrine. So that's going to give them a little bit of a tactical advantage once they're going to be fighting over the shrine again. Falstad has moved to the middle lane. Thatcher was already talking about it earlier, the experience advantage, and the experience is so important until level 10, and after that, usually you see the teams going for more objectives. Actually, Jella! Oh, Jella!
Oh, you don't want to be there! She's thrown down the hologram, but
Boom!
She's gone. Napalm takes her out.
One shot, one kill.
Yep, Napalm doing huge amounts of damage. Luffy going to try and get some harassment done, but as you can see, the Vamp Assault completely earning back all that health from Gurdenherd there. Sergeant Hammer doing a great job. Bakery is able to get down a lot of damage with his multi-shot, but like I've stated before, when seeing people go for the multi-shot builds, you don't get lifesteal, but in comes Viperleno. But everyone on AAA is able to back out, and now the
Sepkai is in a lot of trouble. Look at him, he's
very
low. Yeah, he has popped it, and the shield allows him to survive. The shield coming, of course, from the one, the only Tyrael.
Yep, having a look at some of the ultimate talents here, we can see that they're all pretty standard other than Valor, which is the one you might see some variation.
Oh, again a hook on Sepkaya. Yeah, he's going to go down.
Always the one. He's always the one. He's going on to Gurdenherd, though. There's the shock and awe. Sepkaya goes down, thanks to Judgment. Gurdenherd lives, popping first aid. Luffy is also going to go down. That's a free for 0, in fact, for AAA. Doing a good job here, and this comp switch up, this positioning switch up doesn't appear to be working out for PPP at this point. Maybe the kinks still need to be worked out a bit.
Yeah, but this is not really the place you want to be working out those kinks. And on the other hand, aAa with their positional play is doing such an amazing job. They might have lost their first dragon, but they're going to be going for the second dragon. Sky High now, moving towards the dragon. We were talking about who do you want to get into the dragon form. Well, in this case, they've opted to go for Tyrael, and they're going to be taking down the first fort of the game.
Yep, and with Tyrael in this, he's the one that's going to be the least useful when pushing down these buildings. He's not going to be hooking people out of this like Stitches. He's not going to be doing huge amounts of siege damage.
Look!
Oh, there's the
Sepkaya.
gorge.
Yeah, he's dead.
And, yep, he is gone. But yeah, he's not going to be doing loads of siege damage and loads of hero damage like Falstad or Sergeant Hammer. So he is doing exactly what he would do otherwise, with extra damage, with extra siege damage, and with extra displacement in the form of that punt. So Tyrael is the perfect choice for this.
Yeah, and now, now Sky High moving towards the bottom lane. Looking at one of these towers here. He's going to get slowed down. He's going to light up a fire here as this tower just bites the dust. No chance for that tower. And Sky High, only 11 seconds left. Half hit points on the Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight is not going to be going down due to damage, mostly due to the timer running out. But before he runs out, he takes down another fort with his team. And is now going to explode and also clear out the wave a little bit with that one. And also, I would say Sky High was looking for the engage for a few seconds. You saw him hesitating, do I want to go in here? But he knew it was a little bit too close to the towers for comfort.
Yep, a little bit too risky, so decided against it. He did have his judgment up, but the majority of his team did not have their abilities up. Jella did survive this time, though, but there's the displacement from Tyrael. Being dropped low, she does escape, barely. Viperleno, though, might not be so lucky. He's kicked his way over Sky High. There is the Divine Storm. In comes Bakery. His Rain of Vengeance does miss, but they're still able to take down Tyrael. And this is a bit of a faux fight. They've managed to just engage each other here, but no one is committing. But in comes PPP. That's a bit risky. 3 versus 4 here. And Sepke has had to pop his ult. He has no health when he's out of that. Down he goes. Way too ham there.
Yeah, definitely. And the one thing I do want to note here is the fact that Uther, the moment that stun hit, immediately popped his cleanse. You saw the cleanse popping up on Jella. That allowed Jella to survive a little bit longer, but unfortunately it was not to be. He got taken out by the team of aAa, and once you go with such a high damage composition, if you lose even one of your high damage sources, then immediately you don't... Well, they can continue going straight for any. I want to say something, but I can't find the word for it, Thatcher. Wow, I must be a little bit tired today.
I thought you were going to say drunk there, but
No, I'm not yet drunk. Now,
term.
here we go. I finally found the perfect words for it. Pretty much, if you are dealing with a triple assassin build, if you can manage to take down one assassin, then suddenly that entire build lacks the defensive capabilities to protect the remainder of the assassins. I mean, you can lose one of them. Oh, actually, Bakery now in love troll. There's Judgment shocking up. End of story.
Cleanse was popped on him, but it was not enough, and now Luvi is in trouble. He gets polymorphed. He does get taken down, and aAa just dominating this matchup right now. Viperletto is going to get this shrine in the top lane, but
oh,
what's
Gurdam
he
hurts.
going to be able to do with it?
Gurdam hurts, trying to run here, gets a little bit of help. Yeah, right wing is there.
Right wing with the blink heal as well, healing a lot of health on Gurdam, helping keep alive. And this is a great comp we're seeing out of AAA. Let's have a quick look at some of the hero damage. Sergeant Hammer, 15k hero damage, not as much as Faustad, but way more than we are seeing out of Valor at the moment, and has 58k siege damage, doing a great job on that.
Yeah, for now it's aAa pushing down the middle lane. It's one of the well, all the forts except for the top fort has gone down for PPP. Sky High is just going to say, okay, sure, I'll go for your fountain first, taking that one out, and now they're on to the keep. The keep just taking a few hits here because it slows so much of the attack speed that Sky High has, but it doesn't really matter. They can just tank up that keep. And Sky High continuing to put down damage as the team of Playing with Pain is trying to stun him down. There's the hook at the Bakery!
Oh, Bakery.
Yeah,
he's in trouble. He's in trouble. There's the kick from Chen by Chen. He jumps in and instantly gets punted out. Bakery goes down. Chen is now in a tough position. Has to go the long way round to get back in here to help. He's going on to Vodafield, though. Has to pop his ult instantly to keep himself alive. But those ultimates are dropping pretty low. Sepkea does have a lot of health out of this thing. Viperletto's ult is now gone. He's on low health. So is Luvi. And their entire team's being chased down. There's Judgment, and down goes Chen.
Oh, Sepkai in the bottom lane. Look at him. He's just going to get trapped. Goodbye.
There, we saw Jella and Luvi thinking about chasing Sky High there, but they were both far too low, and the rest of the team of AAA was in a position where they could have turned around and tried to contest that. So this is a really tough position for Playing with Pain is Pain now.
Yeah, so if you're behind with this very high damage composition, then suddenly in the subsequent team fights, well, you're going to lack the damage to actually take down the front line of the enemy team, and this is what we're seeing pretty much every single time. Chen and Stitches, oh, well, the hook onto Sepkaya is usually what triggers it, but the hook, but Stitches and Chen, Stitches and Tyrael are so good at just going straight for one target, and there's no front line for the team of Playing with Pain in Spain, so it's definitely not looking good for them, and now they are also lacking the damage. They do manage to hit level 16, so they get some additional talents, but even that is not going to save them.
Yeah, but they will be even on talents until AAA hit level 20. They're very close to hitting their level 19, but if PPP need a chance to fight, now is probably that time.
Yeah, before the enemies actually hit level 20, you can really see how Against All Authority is moving in to try and get anything done. Oh, Jella runs straight into him. There's the Gorge. Goodbye. You are dead, sir. Or, well,
oh, Viperletto. Okay, looks like they are going to fight here. Viperletto is tanky stuff, is able to pop his ult. Sepkar and Bakery just so unsure looking here. Luvi is going to be able to sprint away to keep himself alive, but just so much uncertainty here from PPP, just unsure how to go about this engagement. Bakery and Sepkar both were just standing outside that fight, just not wanting to engage because they were so far outnumbered and their tank was already way out the way. They had no peel for themselves and their support had next to no health as well. So not a great fight from PPP there, but the shrines are now up. The enemy AAA is yet to hit level 20. They still have one more chance.
And the chance is just about gone. Dragon Knight now going over to Sky High, and whoever he kicks is going to be sent Sky High. For now, though, aAa, they are halfway through level 19, so they will be hitting their heroic, secondary heroic abilities pretty fast. Sky High taking the short road, and in the process taking about 11% worth of damage. This side tower is going to go down pretty fast, and it looks like PPP will have
if they're gonna fight, they have to do it now. This keep will give them enough to hit AAA, enough to hit level, almost at level 20. They're going to wait until the enemy team gets to their core so they can fight either that for the extra damage. And there we go, Viperlendo looking for his opportunity. Bakery and Jan on one side, Luvi and Sebkia on the other. Sebkia has already popped his... Oh, in goes Viperlendo. Rain of Vengeance actually hits a lot of people. There is the precision strike. Herdegard goes down. Shadowmare is being dropped down as well. There's the multi-shot. There's the blink he'll try to keep him alive. The kick roots him. And everyone is down except for Sky High and Vodafil there. But Sky High has been taken out of his ult. There's the Shockadora to Sebkia, but he's still in Odin. He has full health out of this thing. Sky High teleporting out. Sebkia is going to chase Vodafil. Bakery and Viperlendo are right with him, and it's a full wipe from PPP.
aAa went way too deep there. They should never have dived that core. They should have been more than content with taking down yet another keep and continuing to keep their lead. And right now, they've allowed the enemy team to actually pull back into this fight. Siege Giants are being taken right now, which means that they are going to be able to take at least a fourth off the back of this one. And wow, you were talking about how they had to fight right now, and this was the perfect moment for PPP. Yeah.
Level 20 was hit partway through that fight, but the only person who had enough time to click on his level 20 talent was Tyrael, who grabbed Resurgence and is now back and is trying to gain some more XP for his team, just soaking lanes. But he's in a tough position now. He's the only one alive, but now Sergeant Hammer and Stitches are both alive. They both have Resurgence as well, and it is not on cooldown for them. Brightwing is alive. She has taken Storm Shield. Faustad will be up soon. He has taken the extra damage on his Shock and Awe.
Yeah, but with these abilities does mean that they don't have that additional damage from hitting that level 20. They just get some more survivability, some more defensive capabilities, and if they're wiped, it's not all that bad. I would say they just bought a little bit of insurance in case it goes wrong again. On the other hand, their opponents, well, I'm expecting a Divine Hurricane coming out of Luvi. Jala, he's going to take Bolt of the Storm. That's a guarantee. You don't want the secondary... Usually, the secondary stack of Precision Strike is definitely not worth it. It's nice,
but you need the escape, especially against a comp with Stitches.
Yeah, and then you have Sebkia. He's going to be probably picking up his big red button. Bakery also going to be picking up Bolt of the Storm, and I expect Viperlendo to go for Resurgence. So, lots of mobility once they hit level 20 for PPP.
Yep, a lot of escapes. They're going to have a lot less of a problem with Stitches. And it looks like they're waiting for a trap here. They're all grouping around this top lane, just daring AAA to come get them. But instead, they're just going to get some XP. They need to hit level 20 as well before they have a chance. But AAA are having none of it.
Yeah, they're going directly for the core. You have to realize, of course, that the shield in this core is the beast. Yeah, they're going back.
Almost everyone went for the B, actually. They've actually changed their minds. It was a bait. And we can see AAA all immediately turning around to head for top lane. But Baker is the only one who actually fully went back as he started first. So he's going to start clearing the mid lane while the rest of his team waiting in this top lane, looking for the fight. And Bakery is now on his way.
Yeah, but also is Sky High. Sky High moving towards the top shrine, going to try and take that one. Oh, they're actually going to be spotting out Vonatil. They have to be a little bit careful because, well,
they need to fight mid. They need to stop it there. We're seeing Jenna go to the bot lane to try and prevent this by taking the bot shrine, and she will get it while her team delays the mid shrine. There we go. They still don't need to fight. They don't need to, and they don't want to fight until they're 20. There's a lot of minions down here. That is going to get them that little bit closer. May actually get them that level 20 once they've killed this catapult.
No.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, it was pretty close there. But now they have... Shark is actually standing here to the side. If he lands a good hook, it's all over. Now Sebkia just going to clear it out. There is level 20. And let's see if the protections are right. Bolt for Nova and Vala.
Resurgence for Viperlendo.
That's pretty close. Now Uther...
They got to pick him. They got to pick him because the fight is happening. Nice bolt from Bakery there, dodging the judgment. Viperlendo is taking a lot of damage. He needs to transform to survive, and he does just in time. Sky High does go down. They're going full ham here onto Vodafil. There's the Divine Hurricane. Vodafil gets precision strikes. He goes down. Viperlendo still going full ham. There's the big red button again onto Shaq. And the Rain of Vengeance by Bakery. He's going to chase down Gurdenherd, but Gurdenherd is pretty much out. Shadowmare does get caught, though. Shaq somehow survived unless, you know, one skill shot flies his way. There's some missiles, but they do not land. And they are going to take down this keep.
Oh, Stitch just goes down.
Oh, Gurdenherd has actually been trapped here. He's trying to escape through the wall, but Viperlendo will be able to block him and trap him here. But Sky High now is doing a lot of damage, but he is going to have to back up. And PPP need to take down this fort, get themselves a bit ahead next year. Semk are hooked again. He does not have Bolt of the Storm, and that dash cannot get him out. He goes down, and that was a 4 for 2, I think.
Yeah, playing with Pain. No, it was even more because there were some resurgences popped as well. Tyrael went down at the start of the fight. Stitches went down during the fight. Hammer went down, but they all had resurgences of Storm, so that's now on cooldown. And of course, Brightwing and Falstad have gone down. They are still down at this point. So I like what PPP is doing. I really like it. And to be honest, I love their abilities more than the abilities that have been actually picked up by the team of aAa. They give so much more power and mobility to PPP that I don't think aAa can actually win this one unless they get another Dragon Knight.
If Resurgences hadn't been taken here, then PPP would have probably lost by now. They're going to have to give up this Dragon Knight by the looks of it. Going instead for their Bruiser Cab, which they need to pick up very quickly and then defend. But like I said, if Resurgence hadn't been taken by AAA here, they may have just lost in that scenario right then. But now we're going to see them begin to push into PPP space. And PPP need to win yet another fight. Tychus is now alive, so they're going to engage here. Sky High, taking a bit of damage. Hologram down by Geller. And Copper Siege is by Gernard, so he's just going to go for the core. But Viperledo already on him. There's the precision strike onto Shaq, but he just knobs back some health. So much damage coming down. Divine Hurricane goes down, but the core is taking so much damage. They need to deal with this Dragon Knight if they have a chance of surviving. Down goes Shadowmare. They need to turn into the Dragon Knight. Vodafil also going for the core right now. Dragon Knight is so low. It gets popped. It is Sky High in there. He's teleported to the other side. The core is so low. Sky is the last one alive.
And he's down.
Explosion will not be enough to finish off the core. And PPP, they need to clear their base. They can't even rush this. The resurgences were all down. And now they've cleared their base, they're going to be able to rush the opponent's core, go through a keep. They need to do it. They have 30 seconds left until Stitches is up. This is their one and only chance.
Yeah, they need at least one keep. They already have a huge wave in the top lane. That's going to be taking down the fort, going to give them a little bit of more experience advantage. Fiplano currently tanking up the turrets. They're doing such an amazing job at getting back this game. They were 3 levels behind. That's pretty much one of the biggest deficits we've seen in competitive Heroes of the Storm play. Now they're onto the keep. They're looking to go for the core immediately. The keep is down. They have no choice.
If they die here, it is all over. The enemy team is about to come up. Abilities need to be popped. We're seeing all the ultimates coming down from PPP. Stitches is up. Sergeant Hammer is up. The damage is being done. Bakery and Jella pop Bolter Storm to get to the other side.
It's over.
The core's going down. There's the Divine Hurricane. Vipleno kicks over. Sebkear's dead. And it is over. PPP with the from behind victory. Geller and Bakery there on the other side of the core, just hiding and dealing the damage on the Blackheart space. So, ladies and gentlemen, spawning on the left-hand side in the blue trunks, it is Against All Authority. And starting in the top lane, it is Sky High, who will be playing Chen. In the mid lane, we have Gurdon Herd on the Falstad, Shadowmare on the Ufa, Vonafil is on the Valor, and we have Jacques on the Nazibo, aka the Witch Doctor.
And on the other side, we're playing with Pain is Pain, with Stitches playing Vipolano, Artis playing Jella, Malfurion playing Luvi, Sepkaye playing Nova, and finally it is Tigers playing Bakery.
You got that completely the wrong way around, but oh well. So, Gurdon Herd doing the classic Falstad thing of immediately flying to the top lane to grab the tower, but PPP going to take that back. But I like what AAA are doing here, hanging about in this bottom brush, looking to see if they can maybe catch someone like Bakery if they are to roam down there. It might actually be Sebkear who they catch, who is on his way down. Sebkear, we first saw him. He was playing Nova, and
and again, this is exactly the same thing. There's the stun, and there's dead. Sebkear, please.
It's always Sebkear. He's always the one getting caught.
And he's always doing it on Nova.
It's not Nova. It was Tychus last time, and he was the one who got hooked every time.
Yeah, but if we saw him playing on other teams, he actually also was playing Nova and immediately died every single time. So, right now, bottom lane treasure chest going over to Against All Authority. Top lane treasure chest going over to the team of Playing with Pain is Pain. Viplano not quite hitting the hook, but they do manage to get the full treasure chest.
Yep, Sebkear gets a bit of harass down onto Jacques, but not going to get anything out of this. Bakery getting harassed very heavily, taking a lot of damage. He's getting a bit of harass himself, but there's no way he's going to be able to hold this lane. He's been very unlucky with getting the lanes with loads of people in them.
Yeah, definitely Nasibkaya. He's going to try and rotate behind the team of Against All Authority. He's running straight past Gurdon Hurt, but Gurdon Hurt immediately popping his W, dealing some damage to Sebkear. But other than that, it's pretty much...
Yeah, Sebkear trying to bait out Gurdon Hurt there to maybe dash forward after him, so that Bakery And in this case, Geller could just lock him down,
snipe.
root him, and knock him down so they could take him out.
Yeah, Sepkaya just 360 no-scoped Gurdamhurt there, but unfortunately Gurdamhurt has someone next to him, and he's called Uther, allowing Uther to heal him up completely. Actually, that hammerang.
Good hammerang.
Yeah, it hits Sepkaya exactly at its apex.
This is true in the mid lane. We can see the two V characters, Vonafil and Viperlino. They're just dueling each other. They're letting the waves kill themselves. They're not actually risking too much. And the same is happening in the top lane. Malfurion and Chen, they're both just killing minions gently. They're not wasting anything. They're just soaking as they can. And we can see both teams currently going for their easy siege camps.
So you could say the top lane and the mid lane are killing them softly.
You could say that, but then we'd be sued for copyright infringement.
Well, we'll have to take that risk. Actually, both teams now getting the siege golems, and it looks like PPP is a little bit faster, but yeah, that doesn't really matter because these golems are going to meet in the middle. For now, though, PPP more interested in handing in those 8 coins and going to make sure that those aren't going to be wasted if they should die.
Sebkea sneaking forward, looking to possibly try and steal those pirates, but he's thinking about it. Is he going to risk it? You got to scout out the brush first. No, he's actually going to head down here and assist his team in the possible gank, but Gurdamhurt instantly reacting, already far too far back for Geller to get a root on.
Yeah, another big thing here in this wave is the fact that the big golems have already died for the team of playing with Pain Spain, so they're going to get pushed in once again. These towers have already taken a little bit of damage, but it looks like they're going to take a wallop when it comes down to these siege giants. But
yep, this is the case.
Look at Nova. Nova is doing a fantastic job here. She already has 4 of these tokens and is now heading directly towards the hand-in point. Will she be interrupted, though?
No, I think... Oh, she might be, actually. Here comes Shadowbear and Jack. And Sebkea already having to back out, but there's no way either of them are going to catch her. Geller is now here to try and protect Shadowbear, but I'm pretty sure that they're not going to give this up now that they know Nova has 4 coins. And in comes Gurdamhurt from the other side, making it very risky for Sebkea, and Geller needs to back out there. Sebkea already backing up. Gurdamhurt throwing down his hammerang. Bakery is there too, but they kind of need to fight this here to try and steal this bottom chest back. But Vonafil is here too. This does mean top chest is going to go over to PPP, but this is very dangerous in this bot lane for PPP. AAA grabbing most of those coins, and we're probably going to see a fight over the turn-in soon. Yeah,
they will have to, because Shadowmare right now has 7 coins to hand in. And before, rather, this is the calm before the storm. But oh my word, look at Vipeleno. He has 8 coins for hand in.
He's tried it, but he's going to be interrupted. There is the Holy Radiance. He tried his
best.
Yep, Clairvoyance was thrown down, did give him the vision. So, still, neither team getting a full turn in, which is actually quite good. As much as they want it, as long as they don't die with their coins. Not turning in means they're going to do more damage with the pushes, meaning that they've destroyed more buildings or at least done more damage to them, meaning it should potentially take less shots to kill the buildings. And if they can get it to that point where it takes 1 less shot kind of thing to kill a gate, then they can be used. The rest of those shots will be going onto forts.
Yeah, but now again, a hand in. Shadowmare taking a snipe to the face, gets his heal out. There's the hook onto Shaq. Shaq in a lot of trouble. He's getting slowed by Jella right in the middle of everything. He gets stunned, but first it's Nazimo who goes down. And secondly, it's going to be Artis. The damage, of course, coming out of aAa. aAa desperately trying to take down Vipeleno. Vipeleno, he's also desperately trying to escape. He finally goes down. There's so much money on the map, and look at all the coins going over to aAa. But it looks like PPP is going to try and turn this around. Sky High in a lot of trouble.
Route. The shield is down, but he does get taken out. It's now Vonafil, who's in a pretty bad position here. There's the overdrive. There's the dash. And Vonafil, he should not have stayed there. Shadowbear is now fleeing for his life versus Sebkea. He's trying to get away. There's the Clairvoyant so we can see his enemy. There's the grenade. He's going to get locked down. It's so low. There's the overdrive, but they don't want to dive it. They had 3 people there. They probably could have, but not wanting to risk it, and for good reason. There is Herdegard. Would have probably arrived in time to catch someone on the way out. But now they're heading towards turn-in. Jack has actually been caught out of position. There goes Envenom. Oh. Root goes down. Doesn't actually hit anyone. Jack will die to poison. He does go down. And can they finally get this turn-in?
Well, it certainly looks that way. They're going to try and allow Bakery to hand it in. But look at all the coins that are now in the hands of PPP and aAa. There are 12 in the hands of aAa, and there are still 9 in the hands of PPP. As the cannons are firing. And also, there are still some coins remaining on the map. For instance, at the Siege Giant camp.
Yep, there is a coin hanging around there. Not sure what it's doing there. Go home,
spinning.
Coin. Go home, coin. You are drunk. So right now, Gonna see PPP try to take this bruiser camp. Here comes a couple members of aAa, but they are vastly outnumbered. They do not want to fight here unless Guttenherd feels like giving up 5 coins. Instead, we're gonna see PPP pick up the bruiser camps, and they will likely head to the turn-in, see if they can get another one after they've pushed a little with this bruiser camp.
Actually, they can't get another one. Oh, they can now get another one. Goodbye, Shadow Mare.
Oh, but we're going to see a fight for this.
Hurricane.
There's the root. And there's the Ravenous Spirit. They're doing huge amounts of damage. Yellow will go down for it. And it's now going on to Viperlino. Viperlino is taking a lot of damage. There's the Chen Jump. And that will take out Viperlino instead due to the Ancestral Spirit being interrupted. Jack had to cancel it to stop himself dying to Bakery. Bakery's now being engaged upon by Sky High. He gets healed by Luvi, though. And PPP do come out on top of this fight. It was a 2 for 2.
Sky
now
High.
It's a 3 for 2.
Oh, the bad part about the ultimate from Sky High was the fact that only one of his, rather the bear that was remaining, it was in the middle of the team of PPP, and immediately he got taken out. Now at the same time, oh, Sepkaya looking for the kill into Shaq, but the skeletons are there. Sepkaya, he needs to get to the handling point as fast as he can.
Yeah, he needs to move in general. He took a lot of damage there. There's Luvi. Gonna drop the heal. And if we have a look at the talents of Luvi, we can see he's taken Enduring Growth, which increases the duration of the growth, meaning it heals more and for longer by 6 seconds. That is a lot of healing.
Well, they're going to need a lot of healing. Shadowmare already taking quite a bit of damage. Oh, beautiful ultimate! Boom! That's the end of Belstad. Now immediately Sky High jumping straight in. He is going to be the target of the team of PPP. Volatile's the actually the primary target here, taken down to about 20% health. But the grenade is going to be taking down Uther. They're going to be chasing down Sky High. Sky High in a lot of trouble. The Envenom has been popped, but Sky High is still, or rather that was a Death Pulse. It wasn't quite enough though. There's the route onto Sky High. Volatile getting chased down. Might go down to the overdrive. It's not enough. Oh, he turns around. Why did he do that? Why?
Okay, so Vodafield turns around there to say see ya and immediately dies. So PPP take down 3 members of AAA here.
Sepkaya.
And the middle
Oh,
court.
Sepkaya. He's going to get hit by Gurdamhurt here. Hamran coming out. He has 14 coins. Gurdamhurt, can you get the kill? Shocker! Oh, no, it's not enough. But it's shot from the side. 14 coins. He survives. What is this?
He gets out barely. His team isn't there to help him. Like you said, he has 14 coins, but he's taken the ability. Where is it? So I can point it out and sound smart.
It has to be the passive that gives him
there
additional
we go.
movement.
Advanced cloaking,
yeah.
25% movement speed while cloaked.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
That was so close. And now he's going to Hurnigan again. He's back for more.
Oh, he's putting on the hurting.
Hit him.
One hit.
Him.
Hit him. Oh, Shaq is going down. He's the Shaq.
There we go.
And that's the end of Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq goes down. Hurnigan goes down after running into the entire fight. And PPP, they got another turn in while all this was happening. They are looking pretty good right now.
Oh,
the top 4 is probably pretty dead.
Not just pretty dead.
Yeah, they're actually heading up to boss by the looks of this. So it's gonna be over dead.
There's no such kill as overkill.
You stole my line, sir. But now we're gonna see PPP take this down, except for Sepkaya, who is off on the map doing his own little thing.
He's just running about. TikTok.
So fast, like an Olympic runner. Just gone straight for the turn in. He's actually going to get a full turn in on his own. Shen's going to be nowhere near in time to stop him. And there's the full turn in. So that is Golem and a full turn in pretty much simultaneously by PPP. AAA just not even trying to defend either.
Not even trying, not even able to defend. Even if they were able to defend against the turn-in, that meant that they would have to still defend against the top lane golem, so they would only be delaying it for a little bit. Right now, they can divert all their attention to just taking down the golem before it deals all too much damage. And this is also a smart move by aAa. If you get close enough to the golem, it is more interested in dropping AOE stun rather than just continuing on its merry way to the towers. And very well done by aAa, taking out the golem before it dealt any damage to the towers.
Yeah, that is actually a difference between siege golems and the shamblers on the Garden of Terror. The golems will actually AoE for no reason, but they are more likely to do it when there are more than one person gathered around them, whereas the shamblers on the Garden of Terror, they will only use their AoE if there is more than one person within melee range of them.
Oh my word.
Oh, good clairvoyance.
Yeah, that was so good. But again, look at the amount of coins that the team of PPP has. Over 16, that's another turn-in.
Let's have him in Sky High. He's going to dive it. He's going to dive it.
He has to.
I played him as the mini stun. is not able to interrupt Gurdenherd there. There's the precision strike. That's going to take out Shadowmare. He goes down. Viperloader is actually being dropped very low here. He gets zombie walled, and he does get taken down with multi-shot. Sky High pops his ult. He's going on to Sebkea. Sebkea taking a lot of damage here. He's been abandoned by his team because they're going on to Herdegerd. Geller is able to root down 3 members. Down goes Herdegerd. Down, and Vodafil is trying to escape. We also saw the Nazi boat get taken down there in that fight. That was Jacques. Sky High wasn't able to escape. So was Sebkea somehow.
Oh, he's going to be chasing down Sky High. Look at him go so fast.
Revenge. He's looking for Sky High being the Sky High. He instead played it safe, mounted up, went back to his base, going to grab the fountain and begin defending that mid lane with the help of Vonaville.
Bad news, though, for those guys. The mid lane is not going to be existing all that long. Bakery would get another turn in, and that's going to be the 16 gold turn in for the team of PPP. Ka-ching, indeed. And these middle forts are going to be falling pretty fast. Well, the keep isn't, but the towers are definitely.
Yep, towers will definitely be down. Keep is going to be dropped quite low, which means it will be taken out very quickly by PPP when they decide to push that. No mule on the side of AAA. There is the potential for a mule, but it would be on Nazibo, which means you would be missing out on the Gibbon talent, which is a very nice talent. Just basically buffs all of Nazibo's basic abilities.
Yeah, so this is pretty much a no-go for Nazibo. It could have happened, but even though Mule isn't really all that effective on this map, I mean, one barrage is going to take down a fort, even if it is healed back up to full. So
it just means you're taking less cannon shots wherever, just anywhere. If you can mule up a building that survived a cannon, like a fort, for example, then you're going to take less shots elsewhere. It's a delay tactic, if anything, but it obviously cannot save a fort from dying.
For now, though, the Siege Giants doing a lot of work here on these towers, already taking down one of them. And PPP falling back just a little bit to get themselves a little bit more money. 9 coins now, and if I were PPP, I would be handing in all of them. Where's Bakery going?
He was wandering off for a second there. I'm not sure where, but he is now going for the turn. Oh, good timing for the chest to be spawned. PPP going to head straight to this bottom chest. And looks like we're going to see a team fight there. Sky High is going to be scouted out by Vipolino. Vipolino has been caught out here. There's the multi-shot. There's the Ravenous Spirit from the long way back downtown. Luvi falls instantly. Down goes Vipolino. Ravenous Spirit is destroying Bakery, but the Ravenous Spirit has now ended due to Shaq having to move. Geller has pretty much healed back to full thanks to her passive. Sky High not doing a good job. Sebkea from the back does get taken out, but he did do a lot of damage and was able to take down Herdegerd. Geller going to be able to take down Shadowmare and is still going on to Photofield. Sky High takes down Geller, and it is just Bakery remaining. A great fight for AAA. Bakery having to back out. Ufa is chasing him, waiting for his stun to come back up, see if he can lock him down. Gets the stun. In comes Sky High for the root, and that is a full wipe by AAA.
And a full turn in as well. That's going to allow them to get themselves a little bit of experience. Not all that much, but it should at least take down the middle fort to about 25 hit points. Shaq at the same time, 25% hit points, of course. And Shaq getting himself a little bit more gold. Going to take down the treasure chest. Things not looking too good for PPP. I don't know what they were doing there, but it really wasn't all that good.
They were actually doing fine. That was a decent fight, but that fight was completely turned by Shaq. He was able to position himself really well and just completely destroyed Luvi. There was basically nothing Luvi could do. He dropped one heal in that entire fight. Didn't even drop his root and just got taken out so quickly. The damage also dropped Geller down very low, so she had to use all of her zombies basically in that early fight to try and heal that damage back up, and it also took down most of the Odin.
Yeah, and that forced Bakery to actually stay out of the fight, not being able to deal all that much damage. But on the other hand, did you see the amount of damage that Artis was doing during that fight? It was pretty incredible, as he was just standing there and saying, okay, well, come into my frost shield, or frost...
Come into my frost parlor.
Yeah, exactly.
Said the spider to fly.
Well, if you say so, I wouldn't know. Shadowmare now, though. He's going to be spotted out by Jella. Sebkea trying to get out of there. He pops his hologram, still trying to run out of there. Eventually gets his cloak down. And now Shadowmare a little bit out of position. Vipolino looking for that hook there, but is going to be going for the different shot. There's the pinning shot on the Shadowmare. The stun going down to Sebkea. Immediately Divine Hurricane, the ultimate coming out. Glova just gets destroyed. And now they're onto a new target. It's going to be Stitches who gets taken out, and they're just going to have to retreat. Playing with Pain Spain is in a world of trouble. Luvi forced completely out of the fight. Bakery desperately trying to deal some damage to Sky High, but this ultimate from Sky High is not PPP can't deal with this, and now the jump from Gurdamhurt with his flight. Going to try and take down Luffy. Luffy over the wall. Oh, he gets locked in. That's the end of Luffy.
So close.
But no cigar.
Yeah, so close to getting out there, but once again, the Ravenous Spirit damage was huge, but the main turn in that fight, Nova was taken out so quickly thanks to the combination of the Root and the Shock and Awe. Very well played there by aAa, and now they're gonna grab the Golem in that top lane, get some pushing done, and that's 2 fights in a row lost for PPP. If this is a sign of things to come, they're going to end up losing this from being so far ahead, and we're going to get a repeat of last game.
Yeah, but this time it's aAa who is actually being able to take back this entire fight. So yeah, let's see. Just need to actually get everything back in order. So now this top golem is pretty much unimpeded by playing with Pain and Spain. They're only sending Bakery to defend it. Stitches and Nova are currently moving to the other side of the map. And now also there's a huge turn-in at this moment where Shaq and Vonatil are handing in 11 coins to get themselves a few more shots. And this time, well, you were talking about it at the start. If you get the cannonballs later, well, that means that you're going to have more... well, that the forts, rather the cannonballs, are going to be more useful. Actually, they're going to lose 2 cannonballs due to the Grave Golem taking it down.
Grave Golem wasting catapults. So inefficient, Grave Golem. Think green,
report. report the Grave Golem for wasting our
ruining
cannonballs.
Environment. Yeah, wasting resources. There's a war going on, I'll have you know, between red and blues.
Yeah, but the blues don't bother me. For now, though, level 20 has been hit. Let's take a quick look at the secondary abilities that have been picked up. Double Resurgence for Artisan Stages, Malfurion Nova with Boulder Storm, and Tigers finally with the big red button. On the other side, Divine Hurricane, Shock and Awe turning into Blast and Awe, Blast of Awe, Annihilating Spirit from the Zebo, a Boulder Storm for Vala, and finally Resurgence for Chen.
Oh no, PPP. Viperletto gets caught out again. So much damage going down. Stuns on Herdegard though. Does Gorge him. He's going to run back with him. There's the Divine Hurricane and the stun, and in comes the Ravenous Spirit. Luffy gets taken down again. It's now on to Bakery, whose Odin gets popped. And that is all of it, but he's now coming in to do the rest of his damage. Shaq just going to get so much down, but Bakery able to micro out of this, and that was a 1-for-1. Bakery actually able to fight, but now Jella's been caught out of position, and she will go down.
Yeah, that's the end of Jella, but Sepkaya with an immediate kill there. Yeah, that's the issue when dealing with a Nova. Nova doesn't have all that much damage. No. Bakery are coming in with the
already used bolt, and down she goes to Spiders.
Yeah, that's going to be the end of but Bakery as well with the dash. Good dash. Survives. Nicely done there.
But now we can't interrupt. He doesn't have the increased range on his grenade, as that is a talent that no one takes. And this is going to be another turn-in. That is their 3rd turn-in of the game. They're still 2 behind PPP here, but PPP, they're starting to slip. They can't seem to win this. A nice dash by Herdegard. Gets rooted, though. And in comes Bakery for the damage. And Herdegard will go down.
And this might be exactly what PPP needs. They have now the coins that they need for their next turn-in, which should allow them to actually get themselves a keep as well. Because this keep is not going to survive a full... actually, it's going to survive at 10%.
Yeah, it should. We'll see... Yep, barely survives, but it is able to get away with it. Now we're going to see both teams taking their bruiser camps. They want to get some pushing going. And for the first time, we do see AAA ahead in XP. And this is not something we've seen from this entire game. And something that I'd like to point out, we do have Stitches with the mini stun on his Pulverize, on his Slam, sorry. But he's not been able to land it really once because he's been caught out. He's been in the back lines. Really unlucky, cannot interrupt this Nazi Bow.
Well, the one thing they can do right now is get themselves the full hand in, and that's going to be taking out this middle keep for sure, and might be able to take out a little bit of these top towers here. So finally, PPP get their hand in, and if they're lucky, they can continue pressing their assault. On the other hand, though, well, they have been losing every single fight up till now, since, let's say, the 16-minute mark.
Basically, the last 3 fights they've had, they've lost, which is why I'm really surprised the AAA didn't actually come to this turn-in to contest. And
quite possibly could be Ultimates not being off cooldown.
That is very possible, but the same issue would have been there for PPP.
True enough, but their cooldowns are a little bit lower, if I'm not mistaken. Not much so.
Odin's 100, Army that is 90, 100, 90s. They're about the same.
Okay, then there's no difference. But maybe I don't know. Maybe they popped him a little bit later.
Well, Ravenous Spirit was like the first ultimate popped in that entire fight, so that might be why. Seeing as that is the one that's winning them the game. Here comes Shadow Bear.
Yeah,
That's
he's going for the Divine Hurricane.
Shadow Bear.
But Luffy's in a lot of trouble, uses the Bottle Storm to actually get out of it. Jella in a lot of trouble, Divine Hurricane onto Bakery. Bakery not being able to deal any damage. Luffy getting jumped upon. He's in a lot of trouble. The Ravenous Spirit going to take down Luffy. Luffy, he's trying to run for his life, but he's going to get taken down. That's the end of Falset actually in the back lines. Bakery still dealing a lot of damage, can no longer be taken down by Shadowmar, but he can be taken down by Sky High. Sky High still in his ultimate. He's going to be popped out of his ultimate form pretty soon, so he only have to just keep fighting here. Vala goes down, so that's 3 members down for the team of playing with against All Authority, and playing with Pain is Pain for the turnaround here. I mean, they were so far behind, they were losing every single battle, but now they might come back.
Yep, they got the keep, they got that XP back, and they fought it the best place they have so far. They've mostly fought around this turning area, around here-ish and here-ish. This time they fought here, where it's very well spread out, and they had
Sky High. Yeah, he's dead.
Yep. Down goes his coin, and PPP are actually going for the win here. Chen's about to be alive. Nope, they're going to back out. They don't want to risk this. They don't want to pull an aAa from last game. But like I said, they fought around this area, meaning they had a lot of room to maneuver, a lot of room to separate out from the Ravenous Spirit, which amazingly was cast from over here on the other side of the water. Great casting positioning there by Jacques. But PPP, with much better positioning in this fight, were able to minimize the damage taken and come out on top.
Yeah, now it's pretty much equal in terms of levels. Let's have a quick... Oh, we're going to have a huge fight at Golem. Look at all those arrows pointing at the boss camp.
It's going to be fun. Bakery is currently the furthest out of everyone, closely followed by Vala, but she is about there now. We are 100% going to see a fight here.
Just one thing to keep in mind here is the fact that Chen's Resurgence just got popped. That's a very big loss for Alternate. So,
yep, Sebke coming in here. Bakery and Sebke coming in from underneath. They got a fight here.
Yeah, there's Bakery with the ultimate coming out to shock it on, missing completely. Divine Hurricane does lock up quite a bit here. The big red button dealing quite a bit of damage to Sky High. He hasn't popped his ultimate yet. Is now going to be popping his ultimate. Sebkaya still giving some cover fire from the side. Volatile does manage to take down Artis, but however, he gets taken down in response. Bakery is now the target of the team of Against All Authority, but Bakery gets popped out of his Odin, still trying to escape here. There's Sun to Bakery.
Surrounded. He's so dead. He's trying to get away. He gets rooted. He does go down. Currently a 1-for-1 trade. Sebkea having to back out. The team of PPP way too separated here. Stitches was taken down as well as Alphas, but they were able to resurgence themselves.
Whoa,
they
that
are
bolt!
Coming in for Hurden.
Yeah, and the resurgence coming out of Jella and Vipaleno is just going to be huge. The hook will be coming out. Oh, the fishing hook doesn't quite land, but Shadowmare has nowhere to go. Jella with the slows. Shadowmare will be going down. That's the end of Uther. And playing with Pain in Spain is already pushing in onto the core. Do they have the gold for the full turn-in? I don't think so, but what they can do is go straight towards the boss camp and take that one, allowing them to take down the last keep.
Yep, they are in fact going to do that. They're also going to grab... No, they're not going to grab this coin.
Ah, screw that coin.
Just chilling in the watchtower there. They were like inches from it, but decided not to. They are going to go and grab this golem. Only one dead for their team is Tychus. On the other team, Valor is about to come alive, but Ufa is still down. And PPP, they let it slip for a second, but now they have regained control of this game. But these fights have all been very, very close.
Yeah, and again, like you said in the previous fight, this fight was around here, I believe.
Yeah,
it went all the way from here to here.
It started here and then went to here. Then a bit of it came to here.
It just comes down to the Raven Spirit not dealing more damage to more than one target.
Yeah, it's great splitting. It's great splitting up by PPP. They're doing an incredible job of it. Hook once again doesn't land from Vipalino, but PPP are now raiding this turn-in area to get some coins in so they can continue going, and they're going to head to this bot lane.
Oh, Uther is actually going back to base. Vala is actually going back to base.
So close.
Yeah, Volatile.
Oh, and the fly out of Falstad. Oh my god.
Just going to take down the keep. Very well played there by Falstad. They actually have to...
That is awesome.
They have to fall back. They have to defend their main base, and that's going to allow the team of Playing with Pain in Spain to get some additional coverage on the turn-in area. They're going to get some additional damage in the bottom lane as well with the night camp going out. But this Grave Golem is doing a number on this top keep, actually. Keep down to half hit points. Towers got taken down. And Playing with Pain in Spain in a very good position right now. But also, against All Authority, if they win a good fight, they can immediately push home.
Yep, now that the keep is down, they have a completely open route to playing with Playn as Payn's core. So once again, this is going to be coming down to the fight. And the problem is for PPP, if they can grab enough coins, their next fight's probably going to happen here, which is a bit more closed in. Or in fact, it looks like it's actually going to happen about here. Nice clairvoyance again. And that's going to dissuade PPP from fighting.
Yeah, but then they're just going to be handing in.
They don't have enough to hand in, like nowhere near it.
Yeah, but handing in is still a good solution. Just get rid of those coins. Make sure that their opponents do not get those coins.
This is true. Once they are...
Oh, Divine Hurricane on Sepkaya. Yeah, pops. Goodbye, Nova.
Bye, Nova. And that is very bad. Nova has basically been their counter to Nazimo at this point. She's been the one hunting him. And now they're going to fight. They are down, and Herdegard, very handy, is able to dash out of the route, but gets eaten. There is the Ravenous Spirit. It's onto two people, but he gets interrupted. Going to be heading in for the chase. Going to get the damage down. There's the route onto Sky High. But we already saw Luvi go down, and Vipolino's going to follow suit. No, there's the route from Geller. Vipolino being dropped so low, and Vodafil is going to be the one to chase. So Bakery is now the one who's in trouble. He is running for his life, but Chen is coming for the intercept with the help of Vodafil. Bakery is able to mount up, but here is the intercept. Bakery will go down, and PPP is going to push in here, and they're going to try and go for the win, I think. They have 19 seconds till Nova is up. They need to do it. It is Stitches and Arthur's alive. Can they defend?
Well, you also have to consider now that the bottom lane is being pushed in by the Siege Giants coming out of playing with Payn as Payn, so they have to be really fast. Jella again getting stunned here. Now, Mare, he's trying to survive Jordanhurt. He is the first one to go, or rather be targeted here. Dazebo already went down. Here's the precision strike and the Divine Hurricane. It's so much damage now. Sky High already taking some damage from the core here. Pops his ultimate, and it's playing with Payn as Payn that actually saves their core. And the
Giants are winning.
The Giants are winning. It's the base race with the Giants.
Go Giants! There's two Giants, two catapults, and about to be another minion wave here. They're actually winning the game. Vodafil has respawned. He needs to clear these up.
Oh, Chen goes down! And look at all the coins! All the coins!
It's already over, I think, due to the amount of damage there will be on this turn-in. Giants are finally cleared up, but that's 59% damage done by just these Giants and the Camels. They're not even going for the turn-in. The turn-in would be a guaranteed win. Why are they diving?
Look at Vonatil. Look at... Oh, the snipe misses now. Sepkaya is in a lot of trouble. Sky High jumping on him, but the rest of the team is there to assist Sepkaya. Sky High no longer has his ultimate available, and Jella immediately moving towards the core together with Luvi. They're just going to be tanking it up. They have enough damage to actually take it down. Chen has already been taken down. There's a precision strike. Another 10% damage onto the core. Core down to 50%. Yeah, it is over.
There's the Ravenous Spirit from downtown, but it's far too late. And that is GG. PPP take the game in what was, I think, an unnecessary